Hi, Stop UNESCO World Heritage Status group. I just want to feedback a little bit from the council meeting on the 10th of March, and it's basically about the amendment that was voted through. 9 councillors voting for the amendment out of 15. So basically what happened was they were actually putting something forward as in to go into stage 2 of the scoping process with the consultants, and that was a few of the green councillors. However, what happened was Zoe Price flagged up that the consultants had recommended 6 different clauses that were needed to be overcome before we had a plausible case for World Heritage status. So I'm just going to outline those ones here. And it's only really until these criteria have been met that they would go on to phase 2. So actually that's really good news. So first of all, they said that resourcing requirements would be quite high. The expenditure would be needed to cover a full-time officer, UNESCO World Heritage officer. They flagged up antisocial behaviour, which would potentially disrupt the working patterns of future groups. And they were lacking in a town management plan. So there was a lot of disorganisation with that. Also, they noted that there was the public and the community were divided in their support for WHS. Furthermore, UNESCO involvement requires administration involvement beyond the present capacity of the town. And they put forward that alternative land protections may be more appropriate. And so they suggested to only revisit the World Heritage status once these foundational 6 steps have been met. So that is wonderful news, actually. So what do you think? Do you think we're going to meet all those criteria? And actually, it's going to be probably a different council by the time they get around to revisiting those 6 steps. So yeah, very unlikely that all of those 6 steps are going to be met. So that's fantastic news, really. Yay!